So when I first went the holistic route to heal my gut, I started diets, and each diet I went on, my food intolerances list just got longer and longer and longer. I was losing more weight, and my symptoms were becoming more and more intense. But literally, after doing this one thing that addresses the root cause, I was able to eat whatever I wanted in about a week, and my symptoms were cut in half. And by the end of the first month, I gained 20 pounds. And by the end of the year, I gained 50 pounds, which I thought was impossible. So, what diets, so there are certain foods that I think people should eat. Like organ meats are very nutrient dense. Liver is the most nutrient dense food on the planet. Um, there are easy to digest foods out there for like I do think somebody should strive to eat healthy, but what I don't want them to do is to have panic attacks every time they eat gluten or every time they eat dairy. Like they read these books and they listen to these YouTubers and they warp their perception. So like what I did is I went on a specific carbohydrate diet, which just it's like just demonizes starches for like literally 300 pages. And by the time you're done reading that book, your subconscious believes that gluten is the devil, even though in the Bible it's referred to as the body of Christ and the staff of life. And I used to be able to eat gluten no problem. After I read that book, it would just literally go straight through me, and I had to call off work for 2 days. Then I read another book that said sourdough bread is okay. I ate that, and I was fine because I truly believed it was okay. Belief runs the subconscious mind. Digestion is run by the subconscious mind. You can't like sit there and be like, I'm going to digest this, and like it's run. Digestion is an unconscious, subconscious process, and we all know that stress. Even in modern medicine, even the worst modern medicine doctor and holistic medicine people, they know that stress affects digestion, but they don't know it to what extent. So, this is the core of my work is German New Medicine. I explain this in much more detail in my webinar, but this doctor could look at your brain CT scan and know exactly what was wrong with you. And so, if somebody had something going on in their small intestine, it was caused by a conflict shock of what is something I want to digest and absorb, but I can't. If it's the colon, it's what's some crap I want to get rid of, but I can't. It started after a breakup, started after you lost your job, started after you got diagnosed with something, or somebody you care about got diagnosed with something. Somebody passed away in the family, someone didn't get the promotion, someone didn't make the varsity hockey team. This traumatic event and its PTSD triggers are causing our symptoms. Half the time, just finding them will literally cut your symptoms in half. It's impossible to avoid gluten. It's impossible to avoid dairy in modern day life, and you're just going to make yourself miserable doing it.